What's up, Zara? How you doing? Working? Oh, yeah. Well, stream early tonight. Couldn't get into work. Car's acting up. I'm hoping it's not anything super major, but yeah. I was just pulling out to go to work, and it just it said, "No, yeah, I don't feel like driving anymore." It's just like, I think it has something to do with the what do they call them? Ignition coils, spark plugs, something. I think. Lower ruins. Oh, Brazilian forest. Yeah. We were gonna go get that. Whatchamacallit? Thing from the Warden's Keep. You know, it's like a blood magic haste ability. Oh, now I gotta remember how to do this. Let's see. Okay, so. Alright, so. I gotta get the jug. I think this, it's just misfiring. It did this before. One of the spark plugs had gotten fouled, and it also ruined the ignition coil. So they just replaced that. Didn't replace any of the other ones, though. I don't think, and I'm pretty sure that's the problem. Fill the earthen jug with water. I gotta remember how to do this. City Elf Dex Rogue. Ah, that's a good start. Gets the blood boiling, so to speak, right? Take a single sip. Take the earthen jug. And then pour it out into the pool. I think that's how it goes. Yeah. That should do it. We gotta open this door. That door right there.
Isn't there something better we could be doing? Killing things, perhaps? better than later. Alright, battle it is then.
Doing real damage now.
Viran Salanon, Ranala Foros. Nay, Garan Sedale, Garan!
I think really that's the best way to go with the city elf too, because warrior, first of all, elves they're just not made for that. I mean, all their attributes kind of tell you that, right? Decent rogues though, I mean, you get like a gift of a dagger, you know, to like start the game. It kind of tells you, not a bow, but like specifically a dagger, right?
Why are we always attracting danger? Got it. All right.
She's pissing me off.
You're gonna regret this. You should run like that.
Miss. 3 misses in a row.
You can get off my back.
3 misses in a row, right? Sure, if you say so. Whatever. Alistair almost got wrecked there.
What can I do?
Anyway, so tomorrow, thankfully, my dad's gonna make his way down here. Because man, I mean this car is like draining me. And he's no mechanic, but he's handy. So I think this is really a relatively simple thing. Now, if it's something more, whatever. But I think if we can figure out how to replace the coils, which are basically just like, I guess, a wire that goes to each spark plug and tells it when to fire, so that the engine turns, right? So we'll just get a set of plugs, right? Even though I know one was replaced, I think they come in boxes of 4. So anyway, we'll get 4 decent, good quality plugs, and get 3 starter coil cables. Don't need 4 because I know one just got replaced, unless it's fouled again. And if it is, then there's something more wrong, because I mean, I even had to have like the head gasket replaced because supposedly that was leaking, which it was original and it was bad, so it needed to be replaced anyway. But if there's something else, then that means oil's coming up through the cylinder and causing it to misfire or something like that. I'm hoping it's not any of that, because that means the engine's bad, and it's going to be a much costlier thing, you know what I mean? I'll be back. But yeah, let's just hope it's not all that. If we can just get the parts and figure out how to replace them ourselves, I mean, you can screw in a spark plug. That's not that big of a deal, so we'll see. Alright. What's up, Joe? I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know. My guys just ran the shit out of the ball, but it's good we got a good run, a good backup. Wilson's pretty decent. I'd say he's good. I mean, he's not Barry Sanders, but he's good. Definitely what you want for a backup.
Now's better than later. I'll get on it. Got it. Can I give you a ladder? Help my back? Got it. All right, all right. I'll get on it. All right, all right. Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Nice. Hey Joe, what's your team? I know we were just talking about this just the other night. Should be a Revenant. Yeah, right now, any win is a win. Look at what the really good teams are doing. They're getting their shit kicked in. I think KC should have lost today, personally, but I think they deserve to lose. I think a lot of fans are just kind of tired of him, really. I mean, I don't know. I don't dislike him, but time like way before this is when Deventer controlled all this area. Like this ruin, it wasn't made by elves. I think it was made by the original Teventers. Possibly dwarfs working for the Teventers, and I'm still kind of curious where that connection. Oh, Atlanta. Oh, I'm sitting here looking at the Atlanta. I see the Falcon symbol. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah. I got Bijan. I wish London. I hope London's not out for the season. I hope it's not like some really serious shit that's going to linger into next year. I really like Drake London. I got Bijan too, on 2 different leagues. He didn't do a whole lot today. Actually, I don't know. I'm kind of tired of that Algier dude coming in and vulturing shit. I mean, I guess you want to sort of give him a break, but I mean, I guess I understand it. Atlanta's still probably. Are they completely out of the play? Are they eliminated from playoffs contention? I mean, do they even have like a chance? I know they lost a bunch, like bunch of back-to-back games, real close games too. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah. Well, I mean, you got to do that. We got to beat Minnesota today. Nothing better than that. The only thing better than that is beating Dallas. Like honestly, if we play Dallas and that's the only game we win in a year, that's my Super Bowl. Are you still? It's still at least theoretically possible. Well, there you go. That's cool. I can't believe the Bears keep winning. And like they're not. You know what the? Tell me if I'm wrong here. Watching the Bears win the way they're winning is like watching Denver Broncos win the way that they're winning. Oh, you'll have one or two good games in a year. Everybody's going to have that. But I'm talking about just getting away with those last-minute scores, one last-minute lucky-ass stop, maybe a fucking turnover or whatever that keeps you from losing, you know. It seems like how they're winning every week, but they're doing it. I remember way back when Bears went 14-2 and they went and faced Indianapolis in the Super Bowl, and they just had no business being there. Like literally, like a third of their points were off like kickoff returns and punt returns for touchdowns and defensive scores. Like literally, that's how bad their team was. They had no offense. I'm trying to remember who their quarterback was then. Anyway, it was ridiculous. Like they had just anybody else, you know. They went 14-2, and like they should have lost at least 6 of those games, and it showed. Once they got to the Super Bowl, Manning just beat their ass, and Manning did not really have a really good Indianapolis squad. He had really 2 good players on each side of the ball, like Dwight Freeney, and he had a good receiver, and well, they had a great tight end. I think his number is number 44. He was pretty awesome. He was like a fullback that could catch really well. That's really what he was. But yeah, absolutely. I mean, definitely. It's obvious that it's got to be that new coach, because those are the games that they lost for a long time, right? Those are the games that they've been losing. But how they're winning them kind of feels like how Denver is winning their games. Like, even if they, like, win the division and get in, even with a bye or something, right? And then they get in the playoffs and lose the first round. I really actually see that happening. I see that happening for the Bears. I pity the Bears. I don't hate them. They're in my division, but I don't hate them. I just hate Minnesota. Detroit is annoying. Maybe eventually I'll hate them a little bit, but one of my favorite players came from Detroit. 2 of my favorite players came from Detroit. Maybe 3. Barry Sanders, Herman Moore, Megatron. Yeah, those were gangsters. And actually, Minnesota had one of my favorite players of all time. He was a defensive tackle. And then you got Moss, too. I think I told you this. Yeah, I think we talked about this last time. I fucking hate Minnesota, but 2 of my favorite players came from there. But, I mean, that's okay. I liked Dallas's tight end way back when they had Smith and what's his face quarterback, and you know you had Michael Irving and all that. They had what was it Novacek, I think it was. See, he was probably one of the better ones. Anyway, definitely, at least for that system. Probably the best tight ends came out of San Diego and Kansas City all time, going back through the years. Just if you go back forever, they've perennially had like friggin' Hall of Fame tight ends, like literally. Yeah, not this year though. Not this year. Yeah. What's the record now? Like what? I know they got a bye this week. 8-3, I think. They literally should have lost 4 of those games. I'm not saying he's not doing a lot with a little there, and they've got some up and comers. Cortland Sutton is like old reliable, right? But then you got Troy Franklin. He's pretty gangster. Harvey, that running back. I'm sad that Dobbins went down, but that's what they needed to happen. If they want to actually, actually start running a convincing offense, Harvey should have had that mantle a while ago. Like, dude, he's not LaDainian Tomlinson, right? He's not Bijan Robinson, but he's got the whole run, vision, pass catching thing, and give him another 2 years under his belt, he'll be like a Bijan, or he could be. He definitely could be that. They got a good crew, and their fucking defense is. I would compare their defense to even missing a couple key players. I would compare their defense to Houston's defense. It's like that kind of aggressive. That kind of reminds me of the old Broncos defense from back in the 90s. It really kind of reminds me of that. Yeah, they'll give up some chunks, and you can move the sticks between the 20s, but when it matters, they get after your ass, right? You know what I mean? Like, it's that kind of pretty solid. You know, I mean, aren't the Broncos like top 2 or top 3 in sacks right now? I know Cleveland has one dude who's like leading the league in sacks, I believe. I know, hell, he had 5 in one game by himself. Oh, speaking of that, how about Green Bay getting on that ass today? I think they had 5 sacks today as a team, not one player, but still kind of coming on with it. Green Bay is one of those teams that if they could, and now they're starting to get all their people back within 2 weeks. Outside of Tucker Kraft, which is like one of the biggest, I think one of the biggest losses for any team. Tucker Kraft is like a Marion Hampton going down in San Diego. Or who else was like a huge loss? Well, based on the game that's playing right now, like Mike Evans obviously is being missed, right? But I'd say like an Marion Hampton loss, or who else lost somebody and it just friggin' killed them this year. Anyway, whatever. I can't really think of it off the top of my head, but I know there's another team that lost somebody that would have been a huge difference maker had they been around. Besides Washington. Actually, Washington's lost like half their team because they're all like 50 years old. Anyway. Yeah, give Sean Payton another year or two. I don't know that he has a Drew Brees, though. I still don't believe. Not really. Dude puts up good fantasy numbers, but he's not winning those games. Bo Nix is not winning. Bo Picks is not winning any of those games. It's pretty much everybody else and mostly his defense. And they got a great kicker, which they stole from New Orleans, right? You can leave this elven spirit to rot in this gem forever. That's just extra cruel. Yeah. Obviously just the right thing to do. Definitely don't believe in being an asshole for no reason. Told you Liliana was good DPS. Yeah, right? I'll whoop that rival ass today. I'm not gonna lie, and it kind of looked like it was gonna happen. I would like to have seen Detroit and the Bears both lose today. I would have liked to have seen that. I think Chicago might actually win the division by default. And once again, I really do not feel that even half their wins are well, they're not convincing. Let's just put it that way. The Falcons got a defense. They do. At least they got a really good pass rush. I mean, I don't know how like you would rank like your secondary overall type thing. But got a great pass rush, right? I mean, I think they do. Okay, not sure. All right, wait, hold on a second. Okay, that's right. I don't remember if we go left or straight. I think straight just takes us on from here. Should have like a pool that you can step down in or something like that. Or no, maybe, oh, no, maybe, yeah, one of the Revenants. Hold on, let me go refill. I'll be back. Well, say, Joe, you see that crap in friggin' Dallas, Philly today? Did you see that shit? It proved that Green Bay, even though Green Bay lost, because they couldn't score any points for whatever reason, they were shell shocked. I guess losing Tucker Kraft they were just on that. Well, our season's over type shit last week or whatever. I guess they got past that bullshit. But today it proved that really. Philadelphia's offense is like super overrated. They can be scored on. Now, I mean, their defense is still good though, because I think Dallas scored a lot of that towards the end, right? In the beginning, Philly was pretty much shutting that shit down. Oh, Mass Effect 1? Oh, no shit, smooth? Smooth.
I can't do that.
Good times. We were talking about going and replaying the trilogy too. Not sure whether I'm going to go try to find a disc set. I should probably not be waiting on that. I should probably go get it at GameStop if 360 games even still exist. Would like the disc set, to be honest. We could buy them separately digital, but some of them are still kind of pricey. But I want to play them on the 360 the way they're supposed to be played. Although I think I did the trilogy videos from PlayStation. Yeah, on the PS3. But whatever. There you go. I think the only player that goes off on you if you play Philly is Saquon. He probably goes off on you. Goddard might get a little action, but Saquon, y'all probably shut those receivers down though, and keep Jalen Hurts fucking scrambling for his life. That's what I would see. Saquon probably have a good day against you guys, but that doesn't mean they can win. It just he probably get his 130, 5 or 6 catches that time. A Saquon day. But I mean, he does that to a lot of teams, so that's not that big of a deal. But you keep the quarterback and the receivers in check. Yeah, Philly has a hard time beating anybody.
I'll get on it.
All right, battle it is then.
Got it. I'll get on it.
Come and get it. I never liked this part.
Nice. Three sovereigns. Yeah, I mean, you got Bijan though. I take Bijan over Saquon right now. I mean, hell, I've got Saquon on one league and Bijan on 2 because, and you know what? I would have got Chase, but everyone took Chase like first overall. Okay, cool. I actually had him last year, and any wins that I had, it was pretty much Chase doing it, right? This year, no, he's still pretty gangster. But yeah, and at pick 2, I had the second pick twice, and both times I took Bijan. And then immediately went for a receiver and got London twice. Not on the same. I think one of the teams I actually had Bijan and London on the same team. And on the other one I think I got Bijan and Josh Jacobs. And that did really, really good for me so far until, of course, Jacobs got hurt. Hopefully it's not season ending. Like I said, they say he can even come back for Thanksgiving, which if you got an opportunity to play Detroit on Thanksgiving, he's going to play. Even if it's his last game of the year and he gets fucking hurt, worth it. That's what he's going to tell you. Worth it. Right? 100%. No, I think he's there, man. I really think he's there, but y'all got Algiers, too. So if y'all start that 1-2 punch, split backfield bullshit, I haven't seen a team... That's probably what's going to kill Seattle. Seattle, if it weren't for that 1-2 bullshit, if they had a dominant 3-down back with somebody to come in for relief, but no, you've got 2 starters. If you've got 2 starters in your backfield, that makes things worse. It really, I'm sorry, it just makes things worse. You don't see teams really succeed with that. That's been my experience. I mean, there's probably an example to prove me wrong, but in my opinion, you're going to suffer for that. I would use Algiers as trade bait. Personally, Bijan is the more complete everything, and he's like the cornerstone of your offense. So take Algiers and get a fucking first or second rounder for him. You don't trade him off for a 5th round pick, but I get something for him. Showcase him a little bit, what you're doing this year, which sucks for me because I got Bijan on fantasy, and Algiers comes in and vultures all this shit, and he's a good back. He's good enough to start anywhere. Shit, get something for him. Get him the fuck out of your backfield. Get another backup who's just like a fullback type, and that's all he is. You want something like that, where your other guy can come in and just be your workhorse, be your bell cow, right? In my opinion.
Of course.
What I would like to see happen. I think he's already there. Like, LaDainian Tomlinson set the pattern for what the ultimate back can be. You had some, like you had one with the Rams with Kurt Warner. I'm trying to remember his name. And Manning had one in Indianapolis that was as much of a receiver as a running back, so it doubled your options. It literally added pages to your playbook without having to learn new plays. It was an option there, like just kind of like the run pass option, RPO shit. But it was like just your running back. Like, what was the defense doing? If they all came up, let your running back catch out and then throw over the top and get him in the flat, right? Or if they played back, hand it off to your back and let him do his thing. You got a good quarterback, running back combo chemistry going. You can do some shit. LaDainian Tomlinson was like the best. And the Philadelphia had one when you had McNabb there. What was his name? Damn it. He got him to the Super Bowl basically by himself. I mean, they had receivers and things like that. But I mean, this Westbrook. Yeah, Westbrook. He was like a poor man's LaDainian Tomlinson. And backs like that have been able to do that for franchises. And Bijan is one of those. Bucky Irving is a good example of that, although he's a little slight. He doesn't have the frame for it, so yeah. See, LaDainian Tomlinson was built like Emmitt Smith, but he could catch and run. Like, really run, and run routes. He had like the mind of a receiver with an Emmitt Smith body. That's what made him so gangster. Bijan's kind of similar to that. I wish Green Bay would use Josh Jacobs like that, to be honest, because he's as good a pass catcher as he is a runner. Easily 50-50 right there, and they just don't pass him the ball enough. You can get him out in the flat, and you can do a lot of dump offs and a lot of check downs, and he can be anywhere, and you can't cover everybody, you know. I wish they'd use him more like that. They don't. But I think our coach is like really, really overrated. I think LaFleur is seriously overrated. Other teams would love to have him. I think Chicago has a better coach. I think Denver has a better coach. I even believe that New England has a better coach because he knows how to put his people in a position to succeed. And LaFleur doesn't do that most of the time. He gets away from his strengths, tries to grind out his weaknesses. Look, your runner's not going to get better if you run him more when he sucks at it. For example, I mean, Jacobs doesn't suck, but like doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is a definition of, you know, insane stupid. And our coach is really, really bad about that. Anyway. Well, I'm getting alerts here. Apparently I've scored touchdowns. Nope, Baker Mayfield's hurt. Which I did not play him today. Oh, Baker Mayfield is out. Out indefinitely. Mayfield left shoulder is not returning to the game. Oh, the Bucks are fucked then. I mean, they're already dying. I think they're getting blown out right now anyway. He injured his non-throwing shoulder. Oh, he went to the tent for a shoulder, came out, and then tried to throw a Hail Mary at halftime and injured his shoulder again. This is what the Rams did to Baker Mayfield in the first half. Mayfield completed 9 of 19. Less than about 46% of his passes. For 41 yards, a touchdown, and 2 picks. And Teddy Bridgewater is now playing, and I can tell you what the score is here. Hold on a second. Oh, it's still 31-7 Rams. Well, I guess that does make Sean Tucker and Bucky Irving a little more valuable there, doesn't it? Probably Kate Otten, too. Makes him super valuable. Ibuka, though, I got Ibuka, and Ibuka had 0 points in the first half. 0. He's putting up a bagel. He's about the only receiver you got. Why is, I guess, everything's going to Godwin now or something? I don't know. Yeah, Carolina is better than they look. Hey, what's up, Nicholas? Hey, what's going on, man? Oh, it's going great. We're talking a little football, actually, while I'm just sitting here grinding through the Brazilian ruins. Okay, let me...
Lifeless bastards.
Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead. On my way. Yes, of course.
Push them back!
It's done. Trap right ahead.
I think we lost one trap there, but I'm not tripping.
What's next?
I don't like getting robbed of my stuff, but like missing one trap. Oh, actually, you know what? Oh, that's cool. The trap triggered, but it rearmed, so I got to disarm it anyway. All right, 100%. We missed absolutely nothing. Anybody hurt?
Alistair
Actually,
here.
Alistair is hurt. I'm glad I looked.
Right.
Sweet.
All is well?
We can just chill on this. My favorite hockey team is the Anaheim Ducks because they just perennially go into hard games and beat the shit out of the Dallas Stars. So I don't understand hockey. Just like I don't understand. I mean, what hockey is like, ice soccer, basically. I mean, it's got almost identical rules, but I don't really understand what I'm watching because like what's a penalty on this play looks the exact same thing on the next play, and the next play is a great play. So all the people are cheering for the same thing that they were booing just a minute ago, and it looks identical. You're 1 inch forward on the ice where you should be on this play, but other than that, the play was identical. So now it's a bad play. Whatever. I don't know. Like the penalties and all this and that, and I don't know, something where, I mean, you can go through potentially, 270 minutes of gameplay or some shit and only score once? Yeah, that's not really fun to me. Maybe if I understood it, it would be more fun. And I admit that. But I also admit that I don't understand it, and so therefore it's not fun. I find a tennis match more exciting. At least I kind of understand what they're doing. There's boundaries and rules. The rules seem to be kind of vague in soccer and hockey. That's how it seems to me. I could be completely wrong there. Because I, quote unquote, just don't understand. And I would be the first to admit it.
Awaiting orders.
But, as a sports fan, just, yeah, just not really feeling it. I gotta save here.
Blast it!
Now's better than later. Get on it. That'll teach you.
Nice. Kind of walking through this shit at this point, right? We might fast track this. Once we get our next thing, we'll probably just do the bare minimum. Get to the Landsmeet, you know, get to Denerim, fight the Darkspawn, kill the Archdemon, and just get on with it. Because our build's pretty much almost done. I mean, we still got Orzammar and the deep roads and all that shit, and that's like probably my favorite part, which is why I'm saving it till like dead last. Like literally dead last. Let's save here. By the way, guys, let's see. I know it's still like really, it's not even 10 o'clock. I can't stay up till like 5 o'clock this morning because I got to get up early tomorrow morning, go get auto parts, try to see if we can look at our car and fix it without having to take it to a mechanic. And I hope the problem isn't worse than what I think it is. And even so, it's going to cost me fucking half a month's everything. Just fix the goddamn thing either way. Maybe more. But yeah, I take care of that in the morning. So I can't try to like go grab something to eat and go to sleep and get up an hour later. That would be, and then try to work tomorrow night too if we can fix the car. That would not be cool. Gonna do Flemeth as well? I doubt it. We'll probably just like fast track, like literally just get done with it. This is a build run. It's not a canon run. You know what I mean? Like, there's no point in really max leveling when you're just getting through it. I mean, your build is your build. So the only reason to go do Flemeth is to level up in extra time or something like that. It's not that big of a deal. Anyway, I'll be back in a second. Now, with that being said, that's just what I would do or normally do. But if you guys want to go do something in particular, let me know, and we can go do that. I mean, that's cool. That doesn't really matter one way or the other. I said we are just going to play through kind of as just one class of character and maybe make a little comparison. Kind of looking forward to Inquisition a little bit, because it's kind of nice to refine the two-handed Reaver. Sword and board is more fun. That doesn't mean we necessarily have to stick with a two-hander either. I mean, you could totally roll like that too. We could totally switch to... No, I think I was pretty specific. Two-handed Reaver. If we'd have done sword and board Reaver here, we've tried that before. It's kind of annoying because... Well, it's just annoying. It's just annoying. Where do I buy my auto parts? Whatever's closest. I don't really buy them very often. Like, I don't know, like if I have to like replace a headlight bulb or something like that, or get a quart of oil or whatever's like the next block down the street doesn't really matter to me. Don't buy them enough to really, make a difference. Oh, Carradine. We can side with Bronca though. True story. Could totally do that. Instead of dwarves, you get golems, don't you? Don't you get golems instead of dwarfs at Denerim? I never call in my backups normally. I'm every once in a while I forget I have them. Even though it like shows them on your UI, I forget to use them, and we just do our thing. But I think you actually get golems if you side with Bronca. We could side with Bronca. Ogren would appreciate that too, although, I mean, it's definitely the evil thing to do. That fucking, I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe she's just a typical dwarf, but she's not ashamed to admit it. Maybe Bronca really isn't. That doesn't really matter one way or the other. We could side with Bronca. Yeah, we totally could do that. It'd be a different thing. It's not like I said, it's not like we're doing a cannon run anyway, and like technically I probably would not do that, regardless of how Ogren feels, but Ogren's just about one IQ point higher than Alistair, to be honest. Alright,
Yes, my friend? Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Sounds better than later. I'm trying to be merciful.
nice. Grandmaster Dwemer? Oh man. Oh. How about a Grandmaster Paralyzed rune? Maybe it's always... that actually might be a set thing. A specific kind of rune. It actually might be. Ancient Elven Armor.
It's done.
What now?
This is why I like rolling with a rogue. I can just do all that shit myself. And don't have to switch and switch and switch and... Yeah.
I'll get on it. All right, all right. I'm gonna get you and get off my back.
You get a lot of change from these guys. Nice. Nice. Here we go. So these are all corpses killed by the werewolves, protecting their lair, so to speak.
Isn't there something better we could be doing? Killing things, perhaps? We must fight. Got it.
I got force field. Yeah, Dragon Age 2. Dragon Age 2 after this. Are we getting wrecked here?
All right, all right. Just call me the Reaver. Now's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on. All right, all right.
I'm 22.
I think a boulder dropped on me there.
Yeah, if they grapple everybody all at the same time, that happens. I'm kind of surprised with Indomitable going that they were able to do that, but well, there you have it. I need a wolf pelt, not a werewolf pelt. I think I still need that.
No, I don't think so.
Let us be careful.
On it.
That's garbage. Ah, yeah, I never go with Balin. I mean, even if you're not playing a noble, you know what Balin is.
Oh, this is a nasty one.
Balin is the worst of dwarfs.
Right ahead. It's done. You should grab what you can.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Why does that always happen to me?
It's just annoying. This is like literally annoying. Here, waste your resources. That's what this is. Waste your resources. Okay. Let's see. Do we have 2 of these?
I am sorry.
That that requires improved herbalism. No shit.
There is always waiting, isn't there?
Okay, well that sucks. We didn't have enough of those. Interesting. Alright,
Alistair here.
I finished.
Stop! Brothers and sisters, be at ease. We do not wish any more of our people hurt. I ask you this now, outsider.
now you want to catch that
willing to
pussy.
parley?
Now you want to be a bitch. Oh, okay.
Not with me. I have been sent to you on behalf of the lady. She believes you may not be aware of everything you should be. She means you no harm, provided your willingness to parley in peace is an honest one. What would be the point? You have already proven your strength. We have no wish to anger you further. We would not let her. We will protect our lady to our last breath. It may yet come to pass that you will kill the rest of us, but until then, we will not chance her coming to harm.
Alright then.
Swiftrunner did not think it would matter. The lady disagrees. And since you have forced your way this far,
Since
we must
y'all
acquiesce
proved-
to her wishes.
Without a shadow of a doubt that you're bitches, now all of a sudden you want to talk. That's how it is when you deal with mindless woke thugs. Once they realize that shouting at you and violently attacking you leads to them getting fucking embarrassed, maybe getting a good dose of lead acillin, yeah, now all of a sudden they want to talk and be reasonable. Why weren't you reasonable before? Why are you a savage? And then all of a sudden when you get your pussy kicked in, now you're not a savage anymore. Oh, Joe Biden isn't here to make sure that America and Americans and people that are actually human beings die? Oh. That's a real awakening life moment, isn't it?
Follow me. But
Still
I
gotta bark.
If you
Still gotta
break your
bark like a
promise
rabid
and harm
Karen
her,
Chihuahua.
I will come
A
back from
Karen
the fate
fucking
itself to
Chihuahua.
see you
Still gotta
pay.
yeah. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You're a bitch. I'm gonna use your own thug language against you. You're a bitch. Shut the fuck up. Your own woke ass fucking thug wannabe. I'm confused as to what my culture and race is language. And they just can't stop. This is woke. Definitely woke. Only when Kamala tells them to stop will they stop. Slobbering at their fucking fangs. Mindless fucking savage. Indoctrinated, possessed, satanically, demonically possessed pieces of shit.
I am the Lady of the Forest.
Can't be reasoned with. Anyway. I dig the Lady of the Forest. She's even sexier than desire demons. Just saying. I mean, I don't know if you guys want to. It's up to you guys, really. I wouldn't bother, but whatever.
Do not listen to her, lady. She will betray you. We must attack her
She's
now.
a MAGA Nazi. She's the MAGA Nazi. Kill her now.
Your urge for battle has only seen the death.
That's
of the
literally
very
what the
ones
fuck
you've been
that
trying to
is.
save.
Literally what the fuck that is.
No, my lady. Anything but that.
And the time has come to speak with this outsider, to set our rage aside. I apologize on Swiftrunner's behalf. He struggles with his nature.
Oh, I'm going to make sure he doesn't struggle with his nature anymore after this. But for right now, I guess we all struggle with our nature sometimes.
Truer words were never spoken. But few could claim the same as these creatures, that their very nature is a curse forced upon them. No doubt you have questions, mortal. There are things that Zathrian has not told you. It was Zathrian who created the curse that these creatures suffer. The same curse that Zathrian's own people now suffer. Centuries
Yeah, the
ago,
deal
when
is
the
he
Danish
keeps
first came to
feeding
this
his
land,
own people
a tribe of humans
to
lived
this
close
curse.
to this forest.
They keep coming back to
He
this
sought
forest
to drive the Danish
intentionally
away. Zathrian was a young
routinely
man then.
to just
He
give
had a
more
son
and
and
more
daughter who
young
loved greatly.
elves to the curse.
And while out
That's the
hunting,
deal.
the human
It's a
tribe
fucking blood
captured
mage.
them both.
Of course it has a deal with the demon.
The humans tortured
She's
the boy
basically a
and
byproduct of
killed
that.
him. The girl they raped and left for dead. The Dalish found her, but she learned later she was with child. She killed herself.
And I think this dude is still around, bound to the curse, and was probably the dude that actually did that. So all these fucking werewolves die. All of them. After they're cured. To make sure they understand that they need to be punished for their sins. Not my judgment. The judgment is what it is. I'm just going to go ahead and execute it. I'm going to play judge and jury on this one.
Indeed they did.
Zathrian came to this ruin and summoned a terrible spirit, binding it to the body of a great wolf. So Witherfang
So, blood magic.
came to
Blood
be.
magic always ends well, right?
Witherfang hunted the humans of the tribe. Many were killed, but others were cursed by his blood, becoming twisted and savage creatures.
Twisted and savage, just as Witherfang himself is. They were driven into the forest. When the human tribe finally left for good, their cursed brethren remained, pitiful and mindless animals.
Until I found you, my lady. You gave me peace.
I showed Swiftrunner that there was another side to his bestial nature. I soothed his rage and his humanity emerged. And he brought others to me. In part, we seek to end the curse. The crimes committed against Zathrian's children were grave, but they were committed centuries ago by those
Centuries.
who are long dead.
Plural. Centuries.
Word was sent to
Hundreds
Zathrian
of
that every
years
time
ago.
the landships passed this way, asking him to come, that he has always ignored us. We will no longer be denied.
We spread the curse to his people, so he must end the curse to save them.
No, he keeps bringing his people to make sure that the curse
We must go
spreads
to him. Bring him here.
as a reminder.
If he
Some
sees
perverted
these
blood
creatures ease
magic.
their plight,
woke
surely he
logic.
will agree to end the curse.
Let me stab myself in the face hoping that you feel the pain. But now let me stab my people in the face hoping that you feel the pain. Well, there's just more and more of the problem, and there's no solution there. Well, if Zathrian dies, that's definitely a solution. Just kill the elves, kill Zathrian, and we'll just have werewolves in the... I mean, we could just go just... I like actually just killing Zathrian and letting the rest of the innocent elves go on with a better keeper, and then once these werewolves are cured, executing them too, to make sure that they don't exist, because they're obviously still possessed. They still got like the golden eyes and all this freaky ass shit, and they're gonna go out and do the same thing that they did before, which caused all this shit in the first place. Execute them for their crimes. They don't get a free ride. And you also get rid of Zathrian, who doesn't get a free ride because it's a fucking blood mage. If it's woke, it has to be guilty of everything. That's... You can live by that rule. If it agrees with woke, if it voted for Kamala on purpose, if it stops existing, the world is a better place. That's a fact. That is just 100% pharmaceutical grade fact. That's a real world thing, not just a video game thing. If it doesn't exist, then the world is a better place. Every time. Because as long as it exists, it spews Satan's asshole out of its Satan's asshole mouthpiece, which is its mouth on a head that's probably covered with blue hair and purple hair and green fucking whatever. Anyway, you get the idea. And if that applies to you, you're probably on the wrong stream. All right.
Tell him if he refuses, I will ensure that Witherfang is never found. He will never cure his clan. Outside of this chamber, the passage leading back to the surface has been opened for you. Return.
Dude, this is one of the prettiest character models I've seen, and this game is old. It's just really old. Can you imagine a remaster of this? Made by a development studio that actually gave a fuck? That's actually not just horrifically woke. It'd be amazing. Okay, so I think this is the way out, right? All right, so we need to go back here and backtrack real quick. Or is this the way out? Yeah. I think there's a revenant up here somewhere.
It's done.
Scrolls banister. That might be all of them. It's
Just like you wanted.
It's amazing the phylacteries. These are pre-circle phylacteries. So the circle got phylacteries because it realized you could trace a mage by their blood. But blood was stored for a different reason, because these are phylacteries that are pre-circle. And they always involve revenants. So, yeah, go figure that out. Let's go. Yeah, there's a phylactery here somewhere.
Here I am. What's next?
I guess it's got to be in this room then, right? Yeah.
What now?
I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? All right, all right.
You both are. Defend yourself.
Oh my god. Oh, that was fast. Okay. Guess how that's supposed to look. Got a scrap of paper off that one, too. Probably got some money, too. Wouldn't doubt it. I could make a character with those same presets. I would play a human every single time if... Yeah, I'm just saying. And I'd have a blast with character creation then.
Now's better than later.
Yay! Those are worth a little bit. Elflight arrows and Andraste's arrows, they're worth a little bit. Don't really need money, but hey. It's still loot.
Ah, and here you are already.
So he knew his way through the forest the entire time. All the blood magic avenues. We needed a special branch to get permission in the forest, and this motherfucker knew how to get here the entire time, but didn't give us... What, were we another sacrifice to the demons of the forest? To the werewolves? We were just another sacrifice. That's exactly what the fuck this thing is. We were just another sacrifice. True story. Yeah, Mayfield's obviously out, so that's that. That game should be just about over anyway. Why wouldn't the forest keep you out?
I am a keeper, with access to powers your humans long for.
You're a special
I was never
elf.
barred from this place. There
You
was
were
no way
never
to tell
barred
what
from
would
this
happen when you
place.
reached this
What
ruin.
is this
So I
place? You
decided to
knew
come
that you
myself.
weren't barred from this place, but you didn't tell us about this place. But you knew where it was because this is where you did the ritual in the first place to make all this shit happen to your people. So you're responsible for all of this. Y'all see that, right? While they virtue signal and say that we're the afflicted and we're the victims, they're responsible for all of the crimes in the first place. That's woke. That's liberal. That's Democrat. No matter where you're at, when they're spending your taxpayers' dollars to bring in pedophile, rapist, fucking murdering thugs, jihadist fucking strapping explosives to themselves to destroy your fucking cities and your country and your government and your society and your children's lives and everything else, just remember, they said that it was your fault. While they take your money to make this happen and pad their fucking stats so they can live comfortably in gated communities and tell you to tear down your walls and open your entire fucking nation to this fucking pedophile, evil, murderous, fucking bacon-hating filth. Which, if you're a Christian, you're not eating pork either. Because God said not to, because it's a health law, and if you eat pork, well, you're going to get sick, and that's on you if you do that. But it's, you know, it's not going to send you to hell, but just don't eat pork. Because God said, I'm pretty sure God said, take the carcasses of pigs that are designed to clean up after the rest of the animals and everything else. They'll eat anything, and they store it all in their fat and then bury them outside of your camp, basically in the same place where you dig holes to take a shit, because they're just that filthy. And you're probably not going to eat shit, but you eat a pig on purpose because you love bacon, which means you love shit in your mouth, which means you would eat a buzzard too. And if you wouldn't eat a buzzard, why would you eat a pig? It's the same thing. Buzzards are flying pigs. If you don't get that, well, whatever. And I'm not saying you're not a Christian if you eat pork, but if you are a Christian, why would you eat pork? Because God said don't do that. And pigs were not nailed to the cross, so they're still fucking filthy. They're disgusting in every single sense of the word, and they will cause a lot of health problems. Anyway, if you're a Christian, you understand that. If you're religious, then you say it's okay because you want to do it, because, well, you just like sucking on filth. Okay, well, that's your choice. You can suck on filth if you want to. Don't call me a brother or sister while you're sucking on filth. I mean, you can still call me a brother or sister. Or you can still be my brother or sister. But in the back of my head, I'm saying, why are you doing this on purpose? You like salty ass fucking grizzled fucking shit that smells like Exxon bathroom, Exxon unclean, fucking gas station unclean bathroom, unless you spice it up to where it doesn't stink anymore. Yeah, okay, that shit's not supposed to be eaten. That's the filter. That's not the water that comes through it. Don't eat the filter. Anyway, you know, if I have to say any more than that, then you're probably not going to get it anyway. So, I mean, you wanted to make sure we needed to talk.
Yes, there will be plenty of time for that. Did you acquire the heart?
The heart doesn't end the curse. That's a true story, Smooth. That's got to be a terrifying thing. In a land of the free, you're in a prison because of woke Democrats. You're in a prison. You're in a violent prison. I mean, like, where you could get shanked at any opportunity, and the shanker knows that even if they do get arrested, they'll be released so they can go do it again. They can take what you got. If you work hard for a living, they're going to take everything you have. All the smart people have either left or they're untouchable. True story. It's evil there because it's a woke, Democrat, pedophile, fucking racist, culturally jihadist, terrorist community that is... Is it going to take over in a Christian nation? It's never going to take over. Those motherfuckers throwing rocks from behind hospitals that are given to them by the Russians and the Chinese, those motherfuckers will never be able to fight. But they're disciplined and they're doing their job, and you know what? God's going to allow you to see it because you asked for it. You begged for it. You voted people into place to do this to you. If you're just that stupid, you get what you asked for. Is that God's fault? It's your fault. There you go. True story.
So you wish to play games? I can sense you do not have it. Why are you leaving the ruin?
So you knew about the ruin. Why didn't you tell me?
There was no need.
There was no need? So if we died on the way, we would just be another sacrifice to the forest along with your people? There was no need.
Might I inquire what she wants?
There was no need. So if we died on our way to the ruin, then we were just another sacrifice to the forest to your fucking demon that you made a deal with. But now that we're sitting here talking, do you not see the fucking threat? This is a woke motherfucker right here. This is what it looks like. This is what it sounds like. This is how it thinks. This is the psychology of a woke liberal. Right here.
I send you to kill Witherfang, and now they have turned you against me. Interesting.
Interesting. You thought you had your
You
blood
do
magic
understand
shit.
that she actually is.
You thought you
Witherfang?
had your blood magic shit. You thought I was seduced by your fucking insane professor installed brainwashing satanic fucking psychotherapy? No, man. No, actually, I'm still a free-thinking person. And you can't understand that. You can't believe that a free-thinking person doesn't just suck Satan's dick like you do. Well, deal with it. That's what real people say to woke people. Deal with it. Maybe you need a dose of leadacillin at muzzle velocity to help you deal with it. Now, you can go talk to God about why you're a piece of shit when you were given a chance to not be a piece of shit in this world, but you chose to be a piece of shit. You can go talk to God about it. I'm done dealing with it. And anybody else that has common sense should be done dealing with that. That's why free, liberal, actual people with liberty, not liberal, but liberty, people with liberty, that's why they still have guns. To deal with those motherfuckers that think Kamala is a good thing. And all the shit that comes from that. The ripple effect, if you will. True story.
She is the powerful spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf.
He admits
her nature is that of the
being
forest
a
itself.
fucking summoner,
Beautiful
Satanist,
and
fucking
terrible,
blood mage piece of
serene
shit.
and savage, maiden and beast.
It summoned that
She
shit
is the
on
lady
purpose.
and
This is
Witherfang
the
both,
cause
two sides
of
the
all the
same
problems.
disease. The
While
curse
it
came
tried to
first from
blame
her.
you and
Those
everybody
she
else
afflicted with it mirrored
for
her
everything
own
that
nature,
it caused.
becoming savage beast as well
Sounds
as
pretty woke to
human.
me.
They attacked my clan, and they were the same savages then that they have ever been.
You
They
didn't
deserve
answer
to
the
be
question.
wiped out
Are you
and
going to
not
remove the
defended.
curse or not?
Come. I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Witherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken.
You know that he's a he and she's a she, and there's two different natures to this spirit, and you made this happen, but you want to destroy the results of your work so that you don't take so that you're not accountable for your responsibility in your work. That's exactly what's going on here. Once again, once you actually have to face the consequences, you start screaming and fucking crying, and you have no idea what's going on. You were brainwashed. Kamala told you that this was okay, and now you're getting arrested for it. Kamala's sitting in her fucking mansion laughing with her 19 different fucking boyfriends and, I don't know, a baby from 9 different daddies and who knows what the fuck else. And you're sitting there crying because you don't understand why she told you it was okay to do this. When it's fucking evil, it's a felony, and yeah, that's what's going on in the world. That's an actual true story. So
Why? You claim they have regained their minds, but they are still savage beasts. Their nature
you know
is
who the
unchanged.
savage beast is?
All they want is
This woke
revenge,
motherfucker right
or a
here.
release that I will
That's
not
the
give
savage beast.
them. No, let us
That's
take
the
heart and
motherfucker
end it.
that's subhuman. It doesn't even exist. Doesn't matter what color it is. Doesn't matter what culture it came from. It's subhuman. It's forfeited any claims to humanity. Doesn't have any. Period.
If you do not help me get the heart, then my hunters are not cured, and you get no assistance against the Darkspawn.
What if I kill you?
You think your precious werewolves would be so pleased you killed me. I rather doubt that. Kill me and you lose any chance of help from either of us.
You can meet with them. You got one last chance to live here. because your woke fucking arguments don't make any sense from top to bottom. They are literally 100% pharmaceutical grade evil, satanic, from start to finish, because you caused all of this in the first place, and now you're trying to blame somebody else for what you did. Doesn't work like that
And
here.
what if it is revenge they want, and not talk? Will you safeguard me from harm? I fail to see the purpose behind this, but very well. It has been many centuries now.
This thing
Let us
dies
see what
here
the spirit has
one
to
way
say.
or another. Doesn't really matter. We had to go around the block 8 times to get this motherfucker to not see reason in the first place. Funny, Zathrin isn't surprised
So
to
here
see
you are.
any of this. He created
She is the
all
lady
of
of the
this.
forest. You will address her properly.
You've taken a name, spirit, and you've given names to your pets, these beasts who follow you.
It was they who gave me
The disrespect, the woke fucking disrespect
And the names they take are their own.
for what the woke is
They follow me
responsible
because
for.
I help them
Dude,
find who they
this
are.
game is over 15 years
Who
old.
they are has not changed
And
from
this
whom
is
their
such
ancestors
a
were. Wild
barometer
savages, worthless dogs.
for
Their
now.
twisted shape only
This is a
mirrors their
barometer
monstrous
for
hearts.
now.
He will
Like you're
not
actually
help us,
like
lady.
reading modern
It is as
times
I warned
and
you.
thoughts,
He is not here
psychology,
to talk.
spirituality.
No, I am
Literally
here to
from the
talk,
video
though I
game.
see little point in it. We all know where this will
Made
lead.
well
Your
over
nature
15 years
compels it,
ago,
as
so
does mine.
It does not
Crazy,
have to
right?
be that way. There is room in your heart for compassion, Zathrian. Surely your retribution is spent.
My retribution is eternal, spirit.
it's
as is
gonna
my
be fucking
pain.
angry.
This is
If it has
justice,
to dig
no
up
more.
old wounds
Are you
that don't
certain
even
your
exist,
pain is the
like
only reason you will
reparations,
not end
then
this
it's gonna
curse?
do it. That's just
Have
what's
you
gonna
told the
happen.
mortal how
Because
it
it
was
has a
created?
cause. The cause is Satan filling everybody's veins and heart and blood system and fucking everything, even reproductive systems, with Satan's fucking diarrhea. That's its cause, but it's going to call it anything but that. That's what's going on here. Do you see a modern parallel? If you see it, you see it. If you don't, you're the problem. It's not that hard.
And so he did. Witherfang and I are bound as one being.
That wasn't by her choice.
But
She
such
was the one
powerful
raped
magic
here.
could not be accomplished without Zathrian's own blood. Your people believe you have rediscovered the immortality of their ancestors, Zathrian, but that is not true.
Here you go.
So long as the curse exists, so do you.
Let's release
No,
the actual
that is not
Epstein
how it
files. Let's release the actual Epstein files and then talk about it. No, I deny that. Even though I'm guilty of 101% pharmaceutical grade everything. Everything's my fault. I have a cause. Something happened forever ago and everybody else needs to pay now so that we can extract lives and tax dollars from everybody. Forever. And I get to pocket all the spare change. That's what's going on here. Uh. How have I been? Been all right. How are you? I can actually, hold on. Give me a second. Do I have to actually manually do this every time? Maybe I actually do. That's 100% sus. 100% sus. All right, let's see. Let's go here. You're talking to me like we're bros, and I have no idea who you are. Let's see. Give me a second, guys. I'll go ahead and turn that off. All right, cool. Sorry, just a little bit of a troll check. Hey, what's up, T? What's up, dude? Currently on the job? I hear you. Story. And then the Soros supported demonstrators chime in with their fucking stupidity to make sure that there's gas thrown on the fire. Yeah, we were streaming on Twitch for a long time. We might go back to that. We might even sub to the what do you call it? The software to where we can stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Might even subscribe to that. It's a Streamlabs thing. Technically, we could do it now, but we can't stream on Twitch at the current moment because woke. Yeah, just whatever. All of you will suffer as you deserve. And then you get mass paralysis that lasts the entire fight. Nobody's that strong. This is definitely unfair. Oh my God, he just spammed something twice. He just spammed something twice that he can't spam with no cooldown. He literally cannot do that with no cooldown. He can't do that with no cooldown. That is not possible. It's literally not in the game coding. Or if it is, it's cheating. So that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Now I'm actually kind of disposed towards killing all the fucking elves. Because, well, they're hated for a reason. True story. They're hated for a reason. All right. The game audio is muted. Oh, wow. Well, that's weird. All right. Well, it got frozen last night. Now it's just doing some other weird shit. Let me just kill.
All right. Now's better than later.
Careful!
No, no more. I cannot defeat you.
Finish it. Kill him now.
No! Don't kill him! Please, lady, stop him!
No, Swift Runner. We will not kill him. If there is no room in our hearts for mercy, how may we expect there to be room in his?
I cannot do as you ask, Spirit. I am too old to know mercy. All I see are the faces of my children, my people. I cannot do it. Perhaps I have lived too long. This hatred in me is like an ancient, gnarled root. It has consumed my soul. What of you, Spirit? You are bound to the curse just as I am. Do you not fear your end?
You are my maker, Zathrian. You gave me form and consciousness where none existed. I have known pain and love, hope and fear, all the joy that is life. Yet of all things I desire nothing more than an end. I beg you, Maker, put an end to me. We beg you, show mercy.
You shame me, Spirit. I am an old man, alive long past his time.
Then you'll do it? You'll end the curse?
Yes, I think it is time. Let us put an end to it all.
It's over. She's gone, and we're human. I can scarcely believe it. Time to pay up? What do you mean?